So I posted a video about me coming back to the States, and I've read all y'all comments and y'all assumptions about my life and the negativity, the positivity, and I'm gonna take this video to address fully just about my expat life and why I decided to come back to the States indefinitely. And just kind of like, this is not to just explain myself, but I was going to make this video anyway, addressing it because I know y'all been following me and my journey for the past 4 years. And, y'all had expectations, which I don't know why you have expectations on somebody else's life, but based on the assumptions, because we gonna emphasize the word assumptions. Based on the assumptions, I'm gonna address y'all thoroughly. So let's get into it. So first, I'm gonna read y'all comments and I'm gonna reply to some positive and negative comments that was on my post. So this person says, I recognize content for likes and engagement versus a look into my life. She was sharing tips and dropping gems, but hey, this world doesn't love anyone. Fake love, fake caring, fake lives. Okay, so this is the thing. Now, mind you, I really, I don't post content for likes and views. I post content because I like doing this, right? And I've been like doing this since I went to broadcast school and was on the radio. So this is something that I've been doing for the better of 20 years, like on some real stuff. And so when I started to post content, it started to go viral. I never post for likes. I don't fake care. I don't fake share. I did expat groups. I did, expat books. I did expat workshops. Not because I have to, but because I'm really about this life of living abroad. Do I really want to live in America? No. Does my family want me here? Yes. Do I have a grandson that I've never met? And I got here 8 months later to meet him? Yes. There's a lot of factors that I'm going to talk about, and this might be a 2-part video on why I came back. But I understand that if you're not a content creator or if you looking at somebody's life from a screen, because I know a lot of people, y'all watching me. Y'all don't know me personally. Y'all don't know my personal life. Y'all don't know how I really feel. So you make assumptions. But just like assholes, we all have opinions. We all got one, right? But y'all, that don't mean y'all right. You know what I'm saying? Your truth is not my truth. So to say I'm doing it for likes and comments and fake sharing, no, I was giving y'all the insight of my life because I can. I literally could have kept it vegan and never showed y'all that I lived abroad. I didn't have to do that. But I decided to, and I seen that there was a need for the content and y'all wanted it. So I really only gave y'all what y'all wanted. And now you got a problem. So it just be crazy to me how people make assumptions and really don't understand the complexity and the truth behind it. So let's read another comment. So another person said, welcome back. Thank you. Now, someone said, I'm glad you are safe and near your family again. I didn't feel like Egypt was the place to be. Multiple times you kept getting sick from the food. No bueno. With all the other political stuff going on, a good time for a reset. Get right, visit family, be healthy, be at peace, and find the next chapter wherever or wherever it may be. Always listen to that intuition and do what's right for you. So let me get into it, okay? When I first got to Egypt, the cost of living was cheap, and I was like, okay, this where it's at. But if you have been watching my journey, it started to go down, 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 down. I started to have a lot of grievances, and everybody that I knew in Egypt wound up getting food poisoning. People say, well, why don't you cook? Do y'all realize the groceries that I was buying, like the watermelon, was actually spoiled? I bought orange juice. It was spoiled. It was limited resources for me as a vegan. And I really didn't feel comfortable. Like in Turkey, I was able to cook. In Dubai, I was able to cook. In Nigeria, I was able to cook and eat, but I kept getting bad situations with the food, with the people. They were trying to play me with my apartment. It just started getting very, very bad, and I wasn't having the best expat experience. Not only that, y'all, it was time for me to come spend time with my family. I had been gone for 4 years. 4 years I had been gone. I hadn't seen my son. I hadn't met my grandson. I haven't seen my parents. And so my father had came home. I hadn't seen him. So it was like a lot of different things that I needed to be on American soil. And so did I want to come back? No, I don't want to live in America. When I seen the cost of living when I came back, the groceries, the Ubers, it's expensive here. I didn't have to live that life there. You know, the food tastes different. It don't taste fresh and organic. The attitude of the people, like the mindset. Did I want to come back to America to this? But guess what? It was time for me to come back. And then also, I got so sick from food poisoning. I went to the hospital, paid $45 to go to the hospital, and they did not help me. I got sicker and sicker and sicker. I'm going to tell y'all I'm going to do a whole video about coming home and how I was so sick on the plane ride, y'all. Oh my God. Like, I got sick to where the food poisoning got so bad, the bacteria in the foods got so bad too, it damn near killed me. And I'm not playing with y'all. Like, I got really, really, really sick in Egypt. So for me to come home and reset and re-strategize, it made sense to me. And then with them locking down the airspace, y'all don't know, but because y'all don't watch the news on that side, but they had made it to where no flights was coming from Dubai, no flights was coming from none of the Middle East, Qatar, none of that. The only place that they still had flights coming out of was Egypt, and you had to go to Turkey. Like, even people from Nigeria, they had to fly to Turkey to get back to this side. It was bad, but guess what? I didn't share it with y'all step by step, but you know, I had to get out of there, and my family said it's time to come home. My father got me a one-way flight, and said it's time to come home, and I obliged. So someone said, but you pretended to love it, and they were so much better. No, you're scared, imposter. If you have been watching my videos, I love living abroad, okay? I love the cost of living. But for you to say you were scared, no, I wasn't scared. If you see what's happening, if you in a country and the next country over you is at war, so you trying to say I'm wrong for relocating when shit hit the fan, and they say I'm an imposter? I'm never an imposter, baby. I'm Trill. I've been Trill. I'm from the Trill generation. It's just that a lot of people come in these comment sessions and just be sections, and just be saying stuff like, just because you got a phone and data don't mean you right, boo-boo. And I'm so past after all I've been through with my health and with being with my family and deciding to change over. I'm not gonna check y'all like 45 or 44-year-old. I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna send you love and light and understand that you don't know my life. You don't know me personally. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I experienced. And you obviously haven't experienced it yourself. So I'm going to just reply to you with love and say, stay out my comment section unless you know me personally when you comment stuff like that, okay? Because I'm trying not to read people. I'm trying not to go in. I'm trying to be a new me. So listen, it's definitely going to be a part 2 about my journey back to America and what I went through, y'all. I just wanted to address really that video in the comments, so this is like a reply video. But definitely make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be giving y'all more of my life that I came back. And trust me, I don't want to be here. I'm trying to go to London. I'm trying to move to Europe where the happy people live. So you make sure you got to stay tuned for that. But for right now, I'm here and I'm loving on my grandson. I'm eating vegan food. I'm loving on my son. I'm loving on my parents. I'm seeing my friends, and I'm back. Y'all mad? Y'all mad because I could do that? I got a passport and don't be mad. Stay tuned, all right? I'll be back. Peace.